Rufus the Soul's latest album that came out in 2021. It's called Surrender, and I have mixed feelings of this album because it's let's start off with this. John George, your keyboards, your house music is amazing. Your ability to find those grooves and those wonderful music is amazing. But overall, I think the I also I also really like the addition of choir, the singing of all a choir in some of the songs. I think in regards to that, I think Rufus the Soul took the playbook straight from ABBA, just like ABBA did in I Believe in Angels. I love that song, and it's got a wonderful chorus in it, especially the live version. If you have never heard the live version, you should hear it. But so, big thumbs up on the choir. In addition to the choir, children's choir in some of the songs, I think it really does well. But with that said, I think a lot of the lyrics in a lot of the songs are really a downer, as in very. They look back into time, like look back instead of forward. They're like for instance, I wish I could have known you when I was younger, and sometimes it works, where for instance Bee Gees had a massive hit with Tragedy, right? The lyrics are actually really sad lyrics, but in the background the music is really upbeat and really cool. And I think in a way they tried to do that here on this album, where they had really good house beats, really good structure of the house beats, but when it comes to the lyrics, it falls short. But of course this is my opinion, so just saying. There are some songs on the album Surrender which I do like. First of all, Always, the last song on the album, is really good. I also like Surrender featuring Curtis Harding. I think that's a really good song. But then, like for instance, Wildfire, and obviously they're from Australia, and when I listen to music, I want the music to take me somewhere and not remind me of real life, because it's music sometimes transcends what you're living in your normal lives. And for instance, Wildfire, Australia had those enormous wildfires that were uncontrollable, and honestly, I don't want to be reminded of that, because it's actually very sad, and I'm not sure if that's what they were thinking about when they wrote Wildfire, but that's what made me think about the title, and the singing made me think about the wildfires in Australia. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think people don't want to be reminded of the bad times. They want to be reminded of the good times. And anyways, maybe I'm a little bit off on that remark, but I'm just telling you what I thought about when I heard Wildfire. And so and likewise, like Wildfire, there's other songs that are just really, they're they're thinking about the past, not thinking of the future, really, and they're kind of sob stories the lyrics are just they're just a downer, and I have to say that the music, John George, the music is amazing, truly, and the drums great, and but Lindquist, those lyrics, man, please make something more cheery. And I know I read another review on this album, Surrender, and they said that um, during the recording of this album, Surrender, they actually recorded it in Los Angeles, and they also went to Colorado and had a concert at Red Rocks Amphitheater, which went really well, which is great. But maybe the lyrics, why they're so sad, are because they were in Los Angeles and not in Australia with their family. Maybe could that be it? That the lyrics are such a downer? You know, that's just me speculating. But go ahead and listen to the album. Tell me what you think. I think that the music itself, without the lyrics, is amazing. Truly, truly, truly amazing. But the lyrics are, they could just be better. They should be more optimistic, in my view. But obviously, it's their album. It's what they wanted to express, and more power to them. But I don't know. I quite didn't like the lyrics. I don't think it went well. Also, in the review that I read, they mentioned that the music is more moody and more kind of sounds like Trent Reznor, and he's from Nine Inch Nails, and Trent Reznor is really, really talented, and about that comparison, I don't know about that comparison, because obviously these songs are much more down, like down to the ground, not very excitable to say. They're really like they say, the music and the lyrics are kind of like Trent Reznor like, which I just don't know what that comparison. Why would they compare Trent Reznor to this group? Because I think Trent Reznor and Rufus Du Sol are totally different. And by the way, I really love the soundtrack to Social Network, which Trent Reznor was one of the writers for the soundtrack to Social Network. The one that talks about Facebook, how it came to be. That soundtrack to that movie is amazing, and I think Trent Reznor, he actually won some awards because of that soundtrack. It's an amazing soundtrack. But let's get back to Rufus Du Sol. So, and with that said, my favorite tracks on this album, like I said, are Always. Then there's I like Surrender, and then the two tracks that I think there's two tracks that have the choir. Those songs are really good too. And you're just gonna have to listen to the album to figure out which ones have the choir. And I think they did a really good job. They took the playbook straight from ABBA when ABBA, like I said, used the choir to when they wrote the song. I Dream of Angels. Um, no, I Have a Dream. That's the song. I Have a Dream, and you know, within the song it says I dream of angels, and it's the live version that you want to listen to on ABBA. It's a I Have a Dream. It is amazing. Anyway, for Rufus the Soul, I mean, this album is listenable. I mean, you can. I did like listening to it, but I came back all the time thinking about the lyrics, how sad they are. You know, try to be more optimistic with the, but you know, it's their album. What am I to say? You know, but let's see what else I wanted to also mention. Well, basically, yeah, the sound production, the keyboards, the you know, the drum machines. You did a really good job on that, John George. With the lyrics, okay, I don't like it. Although there are, like for instance, Always. I noticed that at the end of the album, some of the songs were more optimistic, but at the beginning it was kind of a downer for me. But out of what kind of rating I would give for this album, at 1 out of 10, I would probably give it 7.8, because mainly because of the lyrics and the singing. I wish they were more optimistic, more, you know, maybe if they in the next album they had a duet with someone that has a deeper voice, along with Lindquist. Lindquist has a very high, well, has a voice that doesn't have a lot of bass in it. Sorry to say, but you know, there are songs that he sings that are good, and some that are just horrible. Okay, well, that's enough for me. Thanks for listening. And let me know what you think about this album. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you like the lyrics? Do you like the music? What is your favorite Rufus the Soul album? What is your favorite song off this album? Or what is your favorite Rufus the Soul song across all their albums? Let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up for this review, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to review, I think, a new artist. So let me know, and if you really think that I should listen to another Rufus the Soul album, let me know, and let me know which one. Not one that I've reviewed before, but one that I haven't reviewed. So let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next review. Alright? Alright. Bye-bye.